Yeah.
Yo, what's going on? What's going on, basketball fans?
Yeah. Yeah.
How, how is y'all feeling out there tonight? It's your boy Skywalker and Stino
Come on,
here
man.
back
Wake up.
with
Wake up.
another one. About to talk some hoops with y'all tonight, baby.
Yeah, yeah, most definitely. Most definitely, man. This is the long awaited, you know what I'm saying? The great debut. The time has come. The moment is here. Cyberware installed. Beep beep boop. Beep beep boop. Dialed in. Dialed.
Dialed all the way in, baby.
Yeah, yeah.
We here to talk about the upcoming NBA season. You know,
Mm,
2022, 2023. Right? We got a bunch of topics for y'all, and we gonna get to it. You got two huge basketball fans here, and we ready to chop it up in front of y'all, right? And bring y'all some great content. You know what I'm saying?
no doubt. No doubt. No doubt.
Yeah, yeah. We got Chad Snyderverse. Good evening. Right?
Mr. Chad, what it is.
We got the homie L Necron in the building. Can someone tell LeBron to chill on those 3 attempts?
Neck easy. We love to see it.
The king, the
Yeah.
king, right? Oh
Keanu.
snap! Yeah, right. We got Necron. Holy shit! Hey, a gentleman never tells, Necron. Dad Punk in the house. What's going on? Nah, this Stino and Skiiwalker. But look, Stino, you've been a
Yeah.
basketball fan for quite some time, right?
Yeah.
How are you feeling about this upcoming season in the NBA?
You know what? This season has like a ton of opportunities to write a lot of different stories. A lot of moments for people to change the narrative. You know what I mean? We're gonna have a conversation about Kevin Durant when we get to Brooklyn. This is a huge, huge, huge deal. This is not like a simple moment, and I don't want to have a casuals conversation about this. We're gonna have like a basketball player conversation about this. Like we're gonna have a Spalding TF 1000 type conversation about this. You know what I'm saying? We're
The
gonna have a
Wilson evolution conversation.
yeah, yeah, not the ones with the pump which you take and do the whoop wop. Nah, no, 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 not that. We're gonna talk about a real one, the NCAA joint. You know what I mean? People, chances for people like Ja, chances for people like Luca, chances for tons of young players. The tank is on. Let's know that the tank is on for a lot of these teams, and we're gonna get down. We're gonna get down to all of it. The return of Zion. I mean, this is crazy.
Yes, yes, yes. There are certainly quite a few storylines that I'm looking forward to this year. The return of Zion being one of the main ones.
No
Also,
doubt.
what is the great King James?
Woof.
What is he going to look like in year 20? Can he keep up his high level of play, right? Or is he going to give in to father time? Who knows? We shall see.
I feel like you have an idea.
I think he's going to be the great King James for year number 20, right? I am very excited about this upcoming basketball year, right? I
Just
do also think that the tank is going to be on, Bill,
oh my god.
in a massive way. Pretty
Yeah.
much, if you're not a contender, you probably a pretender.
Facts. It's
Fact.
about to get so wicked with the tank. Plus the trade deadline. There's also a lot of teams that you notice, and this is every season, right? First of all, every time, every season, every team feels like they walk into training camp, and you hear this from player after player, right? OG players to young players, they walk in there like, man, we got what it takes. We gonna give it all we got. We gonna do the and here we go 30, 40 games, 38 games into the season, and things have to change. The lineups haven't been working. The ideas the general manager had planned aren't working out. President of basketball operations job is under fire. Somebody got to go. Victor Wabanyama coming out next year. Scoot also coming out next year. He's legit. I mean, a bucket, like a straight bucket. Trust me, Victor is otherworldly, right? He has to be the number one pick. There's no way
Has
around
to
that.
be the number one
There's
pick.
no way around that. Even if he Sam buoys this thing, he's got to be the number one pick. You just can't pass up on him. Look at you. You nigga. It's gonna be you, that guy who did that. You can't let that. You might never get a job again. If he flunks out, you still made the obvious decision. You know what I mean, to choose Vic. So it's gonna be crazy when them teams, the Timberwolves, who are supposed to do X, Y, Z, Cat, the best shooter of all time, and if they don't, changes might have to be made. So the midseason trade deadline situation for a lot of these supposer teams, pretenders, if you will, might look ugly. No shade, don't kill me. As a matter of fact, I don't care, but nevertheless, it is.
Don't kill the messenger.
Man, don't shoot
Even
the
though you couldn't if you
messenger.
wanted to.
Facts.
Anyway, yeah, I feel like, with so many teams being in the hunt, right, for that number one pick, it's pretty much a race to the bottom, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And there is no way that Victor's not going to be that number one overall pick. Whoever passes on that young man, you might not be able to get a job again.
Never again.
Never
Never
again.
again.
Yeah, so I am looking forward to seeing what happens and to seeing who's going to get that number one pick. That's going to be very, very telling.
Yeah, man. Yeah, crazy. So,
Yo, what's up to the peeps in the chat? Right? Oh yeah, yeah.
well, I'll get in
All
there.
all right. Moving on to the next topic. Right? Who are the rising stars? Right, in the NBA this year? If you had to pick your top three upcoming talent, who would those people be?
If I'm looking at taking another leap this year, right now, I'm looking at Tyrese Maxey. Tyrese Maxey really looks to have the full package. Needs to put a little bit more um, like confidence in his game, diversify it just a little bit. You know what I mean? He's already adding like a deeper shot to his game, being more consistent. It would really help if James is able to get off the ball and maintain being a threat off the ball. James has a tendency to drift um, and not be effective off ball, and that can really crowd up the floor. For all my casual fans, we're gonna learn some shit around here. Um, it really crowds up the floor for the rest of his teammates. You can go back and look at them Chris Paul series with the Rockets. James James almost didn't cross half court and probably past like game four. James stopped crossing half court almost when Chris was in motion, and it was his play to bring the ball up. So you got to watch how ineffective he may or may not be. He looks in great shape. So Tyrese Maxey, especially if that happens, or something happens to James. Bones Highland, Mister, I'm up, you down. It could be you. I look for a huge season out of Bones. It's the only thing that's going to suck a little bit about that is Jamal Murray probably coming back, so that may push his development a little bit. But I look for him to be huge, huge, huge. Can I? Do I get to choose Zion?
Yes, you do.
I do, right? I've
Because
only
I was
seen
going to
like
pick Zion
60.
as
I've only
well.
seen him play like 60 games. That feels unfair, bro. That feels unfair. I'll go Evan Mobley. I go Mobes. I go Evan Mobes.
Zion counts for me.
You taking it? That's too easy. I want to be right, but I don't want to be right like that. I don't think.
In terms of people that I really see taking that next step,
Mm-hmm.
Zion Williamson,
Mm.
Anthony Edwards,
Mm.
John Morant.
What no? What other step you want to see Ja take?
I want Ja to see to take the next steps, all the steps.
Ja, I mean, all right. Let's talk about Ja. Right? Ja gets a lot. of media support. I'm here for Ja, right? Let's not get it twisted. Ja is the most exciting player in the league to me right now. Definitely the most exciting guard in the league. It's disgusting to watch him work. As much as I love a technician on the court, that dude is different. Like he's different level of athleticism and confidence. Um, his arms are so long. His dimensions, pause, are crazy. But I don't know what next step. I don't know what next step Ja can take. Ja's ridiculous already. He's already frying the league. You know what? I ain't even gonna do you like that. He
Can
is
you
gonna
be a different animal and the same beast?
be a beast. Use a Kobe quote. You got me. So all right, I agree. I agree. Done.
Yes, Ja can definitely take more steps.
Yeah.
There are more steps to be taken,
Mm.
right?
Hmm.
What impact do you look to see from some of these players that we have been talking about just now?
One more time.
I said, what impact do you look to see from some of these people that we were just discussing?
I mean, let's to touch on some of yours. Ja's impact is everywhere because of how often he has the ball. I think in terms of all of these players, his job will be in some ways the most difficult because of how much of it is going to depend on him, right? Their lineup has been kind of in and out. Jaren Jackson, which he gets a lot of praise, he's mid. If Jaren Jackson is mid, like let's keep it a bean. Like dude's mid, and that's it. Like I don't want to go too hard on Jaren Jackson. The stands might kill me. Memphis fans might go in on me, but God bless him. You feel me? Y'all will learn it in a few seasons when y'all end up getting rid of him because he stays and plays exactly like he plays right now, 3 years from now. But fair enough. Ja's gonna have a huge load on his shoulders and a ton to deal with. Now, if you juxtapose that to something like someone like Zion. Zion, they got CJ that's gonna handle a lot of the ball handling, a lot of the getting him in the offense. He's gonna have Brandon over there who's gonna handle a lot of getting him in the buckets. He's gonna be like pretty much their first slash second option off of CJ, depending on what CJ sees. And Zion gets to be exactly what I said when he first came into the league. You remember what I said Zion was when he first came into the league?
Absolutely.
What did I say he had the opportunity to be?
The greatest hustle player of all time.
Of all time, bro. He has the chance to put up superstar numbers as a role player without almost ever having a play ran for him, which is nuts. But the pressure is off. He gets to play incredibly free. They want Zion to play 1,000,000% off instinct. Read the floor, play your game, and go. They're not running pin downs for Zion to pop up and take jumpers. They're not running flared out screens for Zion to pop out to the side, get open, and take some quick release jumper. That's not the idea. The idea is for him to have that ball in triple threat, let them stand 5 feet away from him so he don't the solo the team. Because that is definitely still viable. Good defense or not. The good defense or not, that dude was solo. So it's that is the difference in terms of those two. I think they have the two most polarizing differences in terms of like what expectations will be production wise versus what responsibility actually is. So that's
And what
really
about
where
Anthony Edwards?
Anthony Edwards is in like right in the middle to me. He'll have like responsibility as a ball handler, but it'll be a bit different from the standpoint of he's still got two other players to take a huge amount of load off of him.
I agree. I agree. See, it's going to be an interesting year. It's definitely going to be an interesting year. I want to get to we were just talking about a second ago, the contenders and the pretenders. Who do you think the legit contenders are this year, Stino? I'm talking bona fide, 100%. Ain't no playing around. Ain't no half stepping. Ain't no second guessing. I want the legit contenders. Who are they?
I mean, the most legit contenders, like there's no reason to even talk about. You got Steph. Steph and them are 1,000,000% legit. What can you say about Steph that's not legit? You know what I mean? Steph, Golden State, they look nuts. They look poised to make another run. You got Giannis and the Bucks. They look crazy. I would love to say the Lakers, but I can't. I can't call it. I can't call the Lakers. I can't do it. I can't do it. You may want to. You may do it, and I love you, and God bless you. But I just can't. I can call. They're in another tier to me unless a move gets made. A move has got to get made.
You want to know who my contender is? LeBron.
This is okay. I mean, what are we saying right now? Lay it. You take it. Take it right now. You take this tape.
Any team.
They're gonna make you stand on it alone, but you stand on it right now.
Oh yeah, because I'm gonna stand on it. Any team with LeBron James on it, contender. Off the bat. Ain't no half guessing. Ain't no half stepping. Contender.
Who's gonna tell him, chat?
Right? Long as he's gonna be healthy for a decent part of the year, contender. Absolutely.
Chat.
And they have enough around it.
They have enough what?
Bodies.
Human flesh. They have enough human flesh. That's what you're saying.
Yes. Human flesh.
All right. My issue is shooting. I'm with you. But I'll tell you what I didn't do. I didn't look at the Lakers in 05 and be like, yo, contender. Devin George, Odom, CB, Tough Juice.
You want to know why?
Go ahead,
that
do
team
it.
had LeBron on it.
Wow. You got a fair point. LeBron is definitely better at taking a group of bums and pulling them to heights to where they ain't supposed to be. But when you got a point with that. I ain't gonna fight.
I've seen him do it too many times, though.
Can't be mad.
Too many times. Right. So, who else is on your list of contenders?
I mean, we already got the Bucks out of here. Which do we even want to talk? Is there a conversation to be said about? Is there anything to be talked about with Chris Middleton? Is Chris Middleton the real number 2 for that team? Is that real?
Yeah.
That's real? Okay. All right. I honestly go ahead.
Look at how they look without him versus when they got him.
Fair. Because Giannis has no bag.
Giannis has a bag, Stino.
Who's gonna tell him, Chad? Is it gonna be me? Are we gonna hold? Is that it? Is this gonna be it? This is gonna be the. I can see this right now. This is gonna be the relationship that we gonna have. Let me talk to the chat real quick. Chat, listen. It can't just be on me to keep it a whole. It can't just be on me. Eventually, at some point, Stino gonna need some help. He gonna need some assistance from the chat. Chat. Giannis has no bag. This is not a knock on Giannis. Giannis having a bag is so much even more unfair. Imagine Giannis with like a legit bag. Come on, bro. Come on. You would hate to guard Giannis probably even more right now than you would than if he had a bag. If Giannis had a bag, you couldn't even be mad at him dogging and dragging you. Right now, you mad because he's not doing nothing.
I'm not mad at Giannis.
I'm talking about who he plays against. They just get to watch him just like, yo, he just slow Euro stepping me, taller than me and longer than me, toss and land me.
This is my face, Leon. I don't know what you're talking about.
He
They
just
keep asking about these masks. Like, what masks are they talking about?
Yeah, I'm not quite sure. I'm not sure what to say about that. You know what I mean? We can have there will be a time and place for this conversation. There truly will. There'll be a time and place for this conversation. The surgery's happening. This is how I identify.
Yeah.
I identify as bionic. So, watch what you say to me. Anyway,
Leon said if Ante had a bag, he'd be a beast.
bro. Well,
What is he now? What is he right now?
All right. Go ahead.
Yo, are we just gonna sit up here and slander this man right now?
I'm not doing that. I'm not slandering Giannis. Giannis is a beast. I'm not slandering Giannis. He's definitely a beast. Saying Giannis is not a beast is cap. I'm not trying to hold him. I ain't trying to hold a man. Now, chat, we ain't gonna do that. Chat, what he is, it's just that it would be overkill. It would be so much overkill if he had an actual that.
Did you see that, Stino?
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know. He said, "Oh, forgive me, your faces are lovely." Yeah, thank you. I'm very handsome.
Appreciate you.
He said, "Nah, it's not slander. Ante is amazing." So how you gonna say if he had a bag, he'd be a beast?
Okay.
Those two things don't go together, Leon. I mean, let me know if I'm tripping. He a beast. Finals MVP.
No doubt.
Right? Steph just got that.
Stamp.
I gotta remind y'all.
Let's see who else. I mean, if Giannis had a better, definitely be different. Definitely.
All right, so who else outside of the Bucks are on your list of contenders?
The Grizzlies still on my list. I'm here a little kickback. The Grizz still on my list. Yeah, that's good. I got Ja going, bro. I got him going. I got Ja taking him, bro. Right now, it's too early. This is my way. This is one of my way too early. I'm just throwing it. We'll go deep. You can go deeper into it when we do those. But I got Ja as a real one, bro. They're contenders, bro. They're contenders. Healthy Ja, I don't know. I don't know if the Warriors beat them, bro. I know that they're a better team than them. I don't know if they beat them the way that they were playing in that moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not too sure if they beat the Grizzlies either. I think the John Morant versus Steph Curry matchup is not a favorable one.
Jesus Christ. Jordan Poole. Jesus Christ.
Is Clay gonna have to guard him?
Fresh off that injury, you gotta put Clay on. If he would have hit Clay, he would have hit 30 real quick. You might have been here, buddy.
Gotta put Clay on him. Gotta put Clay. Okay, what about the who's on this thing? Ooh, this should be spicy. The Brooklyn Nets. What is your take on the Brooklyn Nets?
We can talk about the Brooklyn Nets. I really don't want to because they just got swept. Bro, you just got swept, bro. I really don't want to talk about y'all. I got to do this. Can I do this? Can I get a second? Bro, y'all just got swept, bro. Albeit to the Eastern Conference champions, albeit To the team that went to the finals and played against the Warriors, so be it. Y'all lost to the best team at that time in y'all entire conference that y'all could have played other than the Warriors. Who, if y'all would have played the Warriors, y'all would have got bled. But let's talk about what happened. Because they got swept, but Jason Tatum went at KD, bro. I'm not even trying to say that Jason Tatum is better than KD, but he went at KD, bro. They clamped him. They clamped KD, bro. Am I wrong? Did they clamp Kyrie? Did it look as bad as it to you as it looked to me? Now you know, like I know, I don't do too much. I ain't doing no Steph holding, right? I ain't doing no Steph pole holding. It ain't that. But Steph gave them boys 30, 50, 40, 90, 30, disgusting 30. Is Kevin Durant a legend in the playoffs? Is my question to you. Is he a legend in the playoffs?
I had to think on that. I mean, according to Skip Bayless, that shot he hit in LeBron's face, the dagger.
You know that double Steph the whole series?
They absolutely double Steph that whole series. Look, KD, all right, you know that I'm not too high on KD's playoff resume. All right. This man gave up a 3-1 lead, went and joined the people that beat him, right? And he's kind of, every time he's played bad, it's been swept under the rug. It never really gets talked about, never gets dissected, right? And me, being the LeBron fan that I am, it sickens me that every time this man messes up, it's all these excuses, right? Oh, it was somebody else's fault. When they gave up that 3-1 lead, they blame Russell Westbrook.
He did nothing in the fourth quarters of those games, bro. Nothing. Like nothing in the fourth quarters of those games, bro.
KD had just as much to do with them losing that series as Russell Westbrook did, if not more. At least Russell was trying to play, was trying to hoop, trying to win. When you look in your teammates' eyes and you see that they don't want it, what do? Do you sit there and continue to let them bring the whole team down? Or do you try to turn up yourself and get it done yourself? Russ might have, played bad statistically speaking, right?
Mm-hmm.
But especially in those games, I felt like Kevin didn't want it, 100%.
What moment? And I had never done this, right? I had never had these questions for myself. I gotta credit this. I wish I remembered the name of the pod or the gentleman that were speaking about it. I'll look into it and try and put it in. These dudes, they were having this back and forth. They were having this argument. And this one dude, obviously, well, I should say, obviously, in my opinion, seemed to be more of a casual as to one dude seemed to be more like an actual hooper. He's having this conversation about whether or not KD is a legend, whether he's actually a legend in the playoffs specifically. Now, this is not a good player in the playoffs. This is not a great player in the playoffs. He said a fucking legend. He said a legend. I don't know what. That's it. This is specific criteria. I say this to you all the time. We had this conversation all the time, which is once you start getting into the nitty gritty of it, once you start getting at the top, you start talking about the best, it's gonna get tricky. It is going to get tricky. It's going to get down to the minutia. It's going to get down to
You got to nitpick.
You have to nitpick. It's all you have. You have to nitpick. And that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Name a moment when KD grabbed up the team by the bootstraps and did this. When did this happen? When has this happened?
To my recollection, it's never happened, which is even more of a reason why, as the LeBron fan that I am, it disgusts me that Kevin Durant is in the same conversation as that man. Scoring wise, KD is one of the best ever. Right? Super smooth, silky game, can score from anywhere on the floor. All right?
My question.
That's about where it ends. So, tired of hearing it. The LeBron slander stops now.
The comparisons definitely do stop there. They definitely stop there. It was never what we hoped it would be. It was never that.
Yo, look at the jerseys that LeBron has collected on his mantle, right? From people where we used to argue about if they was better than him or not. Right?
You want to know who jersey he ain't got in there?
You want to know
what up?
Who's at the top of that? Who at the top of that list?
Allen Iverson. No. Carmelo. It definitely ain't Kobe.
Bean.
When did he get the better of Kobe?
One-on-one matchup numbers.
Wow. You are disgusting. You are disgusting.
Hey, I'm a huge LeBron fan. This is what we do.
I hope they kill. Oh my God, bro. They're gonna eventually. The chat is gonna kill you, bro. Chat is going to put a stop to this at some point. Chat is going to stop this. I don't know how. I don't know what they're gonna do, but chat's gonna stop this. Gang is gonna stop this. Gang is gonna get involved. The boys are gonna get involved, and they're gonna stop this. You are not gonna solo. You are not gonna solo every argument with LeBron, bro. You are not doing it. You're not soloing every argument with LeBron.
Okay. That's exactly what's gonna happen, bro.
With all of that said, are you still willing to call the Nets contenders? I have to. I have to do it. I still got to do it.
Now, if you remember last year, I stayed very staunch on my opinion that the Brooklyn Nets wasn't going to do a damn thing. I said it at the beginning of the year, and I never wavered. Is this the truth?
Yeah.
I said it at the beginning of the year, and I'm going to say it again right now. They ain't about to do a damn thing. Real talk.
Why?
2 words. Ben Simmons.
You think that's the bad thing?
What? Have you seen him shooting lately?
I have. He's been
he airballed at a charity.
Hey, dude. Hey, man. Stop, bro.
From the paint.
Wait, what?
Bro, he was barely outside the paint, bro.
No, bro.
Right. And much love to Mad's Mama Bear in here. I've seen you. You know.
My man said
much love and appreciation, right? But yeah. Yeah, I don't have them as contenders, yo. Real talk. And we're gonna go through this whole thing all over again. right? Or Brooklyn Nets, KD, Kyrie.
You sound like you feel good about this.
What'd you say?
You sound like you feel good about this.
No, I feel very safe in my pick.
So where do they go out? They second round? Are they going to the Eastern Conference Finals?
What if I told you that they got put out in the first round again?
Oof. If they play the Sixers in the first round, what happens?
The process happens.
They get bled. They get bled, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. They getting bled, bro. Tyrese Maxey is going to go crazy. Joel is going to go crazy. They're getting, and Ben Simmons is going to be a shell. Ben Simmons is going to, and listen, in the words of Mark Jackson, we looked in his eyes. He wanted no part of them foul shots.
Look, as somebody with the background that I have, when somebody don't want something, I can see it.
Man. You ever see a little kid trying to eat some food that they really hate and they really think is nasty? That's what playing this basketball game is going to be like for Ben Simmons. He is going to choke and half throw up these games until they're over. Until the series is over. He is going to hoop. The equivalent to a kid trying to eat like a plate of Brussels sprouts, and this kid hates, but he really strongly dislikes Brussels sprouts. I'm just going to tell you, he really doesn't like them. He just doesn't like them, and he ain't never gonna like them.
Oh man,
It's Philly in the first.
Brussels sprouts. I remember when I used to eat those, but now I'm more so on nuts and bolts.
Yeah. It's simple. It really it changed my diet tremendously. You know what I mean? Put me in a totally different headspace. Who you got? I said, well, where are they going out? You got them first round out. I don't have them first round out, dog. I don't have that. That's what you got? All right, say less. I got second round out. They gonna be a second round out. Yeah. There's that somebody was trying to talk about how Joe Harris is gonna make that big of a deal. Yeah. All right. I'll bet you bread on that one. So here we go. The Mavericks is my other contender. That's real. Luka's top 5 in the league right now. I'm not hearing it. Top 5.
I don't know, man.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Steph. Maybe. Stop playing with me.
Hey, LeBron.
It's not an order. Fine.
LeBron.
Maybe. It's not an
LeBron.
Bro. By the end of this, they're gonna hate you, bro. And no, seriously. Luka is. I don't know what to say, bro. I don't know what to say. Who's the top 5 then? Name it for real. Name it for real. It ain't even gotta be. I would like it in order. Matter of fact, I would like it in order. Let me get that.
No, I'm not doing order.
Fine. Do them out of order.
LeBron.
Come on.
Giannis.
Over Luka?
Bruh. Really?
Are you serious?
Are you serious?
Hell yeah, I'm serious. Bro, I'm here. I'm with Giannis, bro. I'm with Giannis. But listen to me. Listen to me. You not being able to make a jump shot as a guard heavy player as a perimeter player is a huge deal, bro. Luka is out here soloing shit, bro.
You want to know what I think that Giannis would say to that?
He just keeps meeting the Warriors and shit.
He'd tell you to kiss the ring.
Bro, he just keeps playing the Warriors, bro. He
Kiss
just
the
keeps
ring,
end up
homie.
meeting the Warriors and the Lakers and shit.
Kiss the
Did you see
ring,
what he
homie.
did to the Clippers? Solo, bro. All right. I know it's the Clippers, but still, bro. All right. I got Luka pretty much over everybody except for like some of the obvious ones, I guess. But like, I'm not going for it, bro. I'm not going for it. Who else? You got Jokic? I got Jokic over Giannis, bro. I do.
So we just gonna keep disrespecting that man like that.
Jokic is not disrespectful. You're just look at what you're doing to Steph. Bro, the team that just walked Giannis and them down. You understand what I'm saying? Steph just gave them
No
the
Chris
most.
Middleton.
Steph just gave them the most efficient 30 they've ever seen in their life. The efficient sets of 30s they've ever seen in their lives, bro. They ain't never seen more celebrating in their lives, bro, than when they walked into them Golden State arenas. Them niggas was going crazy, bro. Steph was going crazy. He was losing his literal mind.
I got Giannis over Jokic, bro.
And Steph.
My 5 wasn't in order.
All right, my bad. I'm gonna be quiet.
See?
Start over.
You want me to go back to my first list?
No, please don't. Please
Because I
don't.
will.
All right, but do it. You gonna do it in order this time? Not the first list, but the real one. You ain't gonna do it in order?
No. No
Fine.
order.
Fine.
LeBron,
All right.
Giannis,
Mm-hmm.
and the rest is a wash.
None of them other niggas don't matter. Yo, this man is toxic, dude. And the people like to say it's me. People think it's me. They call me toxic. I'm the bad guy. And then they want to come and shoot at me. There he is right there. Now there go Buddy. Buddy right there. All right, come on, man. Give me the other ones. Steph is in the top 5. Am I right?
Maybe.
All right, here we go. We're going to do process of elimination. Is Kawhi in the top 5? A lot of people like to do this.
Nope.
I can't do it, bro. I can't do it. Is
See, and
KD
it's
in the
funny,
top
right?
5?
Because as soon as that man had to start scoring points, that defense, oh, where'd that go? That defense been MIA ever since he had to start scoring points, right?
That dude played honorary defense on LeBron and got a Finals MVP. That is the funniest thing in the world, bro. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. You know what's funny? That's probably the reason why Tony Parker and Manu Ginobili turned on him and was like, he could have played with them injuries. It's like all he do is play defense. He play defense on LeBron and win the Finals MVP. I shoot it, but for me, yeah. Oh, too bad, bro. Tough nuts, brother. He ain't in there for me either, so I ain't going.
Man said she's a Raptors fan, and she said hell no to Kawhi being top 5.
Yeah, I don't think it's possible. You got Dame in there?
Kawhi don't play enough games, yo.
I hear you. Is okay. So back to my original, Luka. You starting to see the light right now, aren't you? You're starting to see that there's not too many other people to choose.
No, I'm not. Steph is over Luka. All right. Dame is still over Luka.
Whoa.
I got KD over Luka. Right?
What has Dame done that Luka hasn't already done?
Bruh, Luka
Is better than Dame. If
Luka
you
has one of the
take,
best owners in pro sports.
man, shut up, bro. Stop talking to me. If you take
Does
Luka,
that not matter? Are you saying that don't matter right now?
if you take Luka and switch them, Luka and Dame, which team is better? Put that on something. Is Dallas a playoff team? No. No.
Don't do that.
Dame and Jalen. No, I'm keeping it a bean, and I'm a Dame fan, but he needs to get out of there. I'm not going soft. I'm not taking it easy on Dame no more, bro. And you need to stop too. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Now, I'm gonna tell you who Dame is right now. Dame is a homie that we've been trying to get right, that just can't, that don't want to get right. The only difference is this nigga rich as hell, boy. He ain't playing. He getting his bag, boy. You feel me? I'm not playing it, but I can't do it with Dame no more. And this whole want to win and this whole thing, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. You can die on that hill if you want to. I'm not slicing Dame back and forth for this thing no more. He's not about to solo anyone. Either you just stay in Portland, get your bag. You and Bradley Beal, y'all go and do whatever it is that y'all doing. Y'all both go fishing. I don't know what people do in Washington for fun, as well as I don't know what people do for Portland for fun. I actually took a vacation to Portland and the food is great. But other than that, it's ultra mid. But still, what are we watching? Like what else is there to be seen? Dame is not better than Luka, bro. He's not. 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 I can't do that. You can have the Steph thing. I can give you Steph because of what he just did. Even though I feel like Luka is giving the Celtics a million, and he will solo. I think Luka will solo the Celtics, bro. I do.
I don't
I
think he's
do.
solo on the Celtics, bro. I
Luka
think
is like a.
that if the Mavericks would have come out of the West and played Boston, they'd have lost.
Bro, Luka is like a 6'8" Chris Paul, bro. The way he controls the defense
He's
and the
also
way
a crybaby.
they're all crybabies.
Really?
Hell yeah. Who's not? Other than
On
like
that kind
Jimmy
of
Butler.
scale.
Jimmy Butler's not a crybaby. Continue. Name another one.
Are you really about to sit here and say that Luka is a pillar of emotional strength?
I'm definitely not saying. I'm saying that most of the players are crybabies. It is crybaby culture right now.
Bro,
You know I'm right.
is Luka one of the worst offenders?
Yeah.
This man, see how long it took to get that out of him?
You know
And
what?
you know. And
I
you
had
know.
to. Oh no, you don't know why though. You don't know why. You want to know why? Luka is no worse than LeBron used to be. I dare you. I dare you to fight me on this. Do not do this revisionist history thing. The LeBron has turned over an incredible leaf as a more stoic basketball player of less, almost no flopping. I ain't seen no flopping in LeBron in like 4 or 5 years, probably. You know what I mean? LeBron has been pretty much a pillar of it since he's come back from Miami. Since leaving Miami and coming back to Cleveland, it's pretty much been a wrap. LeBron ain't pretty much been on no more of it. And I commend him for that. But before then, you know he was wild, bro. You know Brown was wild.
No, I just think that your memory of the situation is a bit hazy. And you was looking at it through them Kobe goggles back then too. You know what I'm
You
saying? So
you
since so since Kobe was just like, yo, I'm not saying nothing ever outside of those little
Do it.
conversations that
You the noise. Hey, you tried to call that a flop. Hey y'all. Hey chat, listen to me. I used to look up. I used to be so mad at this LeBron stand in front of us right now that like I used to look up the LeBron flopping compilations and just send them to him. Right, so most of them, like probably 85% of them were flops. 15% of them were not flops. Whatever you want to say, right? Shit happens. But guess what? A Kobe flop compilation doesn't exist. It
yes,
doesn't
it does.
exist. No, it does not. We've looked. You're lying. Do not
I,
lie to the people. Don't act like you haven't looked. You've
I
looked.
found one.
You're a liar. It's like this hazy video of like some dude in a Kobe jersey in his backyard flopping next to a pool. That does not count, dude. You're talking about B dot A dot. In here making TikTok videos. That does not count, bro. So when Kobe used to get fouled, he used to get the shot up and hey, he said that was a form of flopping. That's a reach. That's a reach.
It's not a reach.
That's a Dawson reach, bro. You
Okay,
reaching in an
wait,
incredible way.
hold on. What is a flop? A flop is doing an unnecessary, unnatural motion in order to try to get
Motion.
a call.
Motion. Motion.
What is? Hey, what is that? That's not
Where's the
motion.
motion?
What,
Where's the motion? This is not an unnatural motion.
bro?
That's getting the ball. That's moving the ball.
Hey.
Yo, you're trash. You're so trash. This man, this man, this is toxic. This is toxicity that you see right here. This is it. This is toxicity. Look at
Bro,
him.
who does this? Who goes?
Look at his smug face. You can tell. You can tell. Yeah, you can tell. You're really it. You're really that guy. You're really that person. You're him. Yep, I got it.
Hey.
Get
Anyway, right? We've gotten far off track of the contenders, right?
back here.
Because I believe that LeBron solos the league,
Yeah, he does.
right?
He definitely does not. There's no. Come on, man. He don't need AD to stay healthy.
AD better stay healthy, or AD gonna find his ass on the first thing smoking out of LA, and I'ma see to it.
Oh,
This is the last year for AD, yo.
oh, you ain't going for it no more, huh?
This is the last year for AD, bro.
Oh, my dog said he got something to say about it.
Bro, ever since that man came here and then played well in that bubble, what have we gotten out of him since? Nothing.
Injuries. And then when he came back, playing with Russell Westbrook is not the thing for a first time NBA. Like you're not supposed to be doing that the first time coming back from an injury, bro. Russ is not that guy. Russ is not a you good. I'm gonna make sure you get back.
Real talk. This is
That
my
ain't.
face. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Y'all keep talking about these masks. This is my face, bro. Go ahead, Stino.
But there is no answer for Russell Westbrook's lack of basketball playing ability, bro. I don't even know how else to talk about it. Let me take that back. Let me walk that back just a little bit, bro. I ain't about to walk it all the way back. Let me keep it a whole one. I gotta walk it back a little bit. When you play on a team that has really good players, the better the players on your team, the better the small portions of your game have to be, right? You have to be able to mold your game to those players, especially if you guys are not exactly picked for each other's skill set in order to use. You know what I mean? Like the Warriors are made perfectly for each other. Steph plays well off the ball. He plays well on the ball. As much as Clay is incredible off the ball, you know this and I know this, and a lot of people really don't look into this, but like Clay, when it's like game time, Clay is disgusting. You can give me Clay over like so many of the top 10, 15 players in like the regular season. Clay is disgusting when it matters, bro. That's why you can see him getting so mad at Jordan Poole in the playoffs. Oh my God. Y'all go back and watch the finals and watch how upset Clay will be at Jordan Poole for making mistakes / missing passes / like missing rotations. Yo, Clay was more upset than I've ever seen Clay. But you got to remember, for the last like 6, 7, 8 years, Clay's been playing on damn near a perfect team, just built to just win and run through shit. Even when they were 73-9 before they got KD, they were already built to smack the league. You know what I'm saying? So playing with Russ is so difficult because he does not have the finer points of the game in order to be able to do that. You know what I mean? You can't stick Russ in the corner like Frank Vogel tried to do. You cannot do that. You cannot just stick Russ in the corner. You get nothing. You get nothing. And even when he does get the ball after that, you get a disjointed player. So it makes no sense. He should have came off the bench immediately. It just makes no sense. He needs to be traded immediately for shooting. Malcolm Brogdon is not the answer. But to be honest, I'm not gonna say I don't want to say Malcolm Brogdon will be better. I would like to think that Russ would be better than Malcolm Brogdon, but yeah, it's really bad. That's not an excuse for AD, but I just think that was really really difficult, and especially difficult on a player who, you know, not should be taking it easy, but should be finding the game back in a really simple way, not overcomplicating it with all of this extra shit. So I sympathize with AD. I know you know, I get it though, right? This is LeBron's last few years. You have no patience. You have no patience for it. Niggas getting out of here. Am I right or am I wrong?
You sympathize with
Yeah.
Anthony Davis?
I mean a little
Yo,
bit.
this man been chilling, eating, partying it up. You know what I'm
He
saying?
can't
Ever since
eat.
they got that ring, chilling in LA, right? We
That's
ain't
where
got
he
time for
lives.
that. Yo, look, see, and this is why I get so, discombobulated, right? Actually
Uh-huh.
living out here, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now, I used to be a Laker fan back in the day, right?
Mm-hmm. And here we go.
But all I've been hearing, right, this whole time, Laker Nation, championship or bust, right?
Yep.
Championship or bust. We don't hang division titles. We don't hang conference championships,
Mm-hmm.
right? They hang banners, right?
Right, right. Luke Walton is not getting a jersey up in them rafters, and neither is Derek Fisher, and neither is Robert Ory. We ain't playing with y'all.
So my homie LeBron comes out here, right? With all these LA fans, didn't even really deserve him to keep it a buck, right? But he comes out here anyway. And you got the last few years of this man, right? And you bring somebody who you feel like, yo, this dude should be able to take over the team in a couple years, right? Did LeBron hold up his end of the bargain? I would like to
Yeah,
think so,
yeah.
right? Has Anthony Davis held up his end of the bargain? Absolutely not.
First season he did. Healthy Anthony Davis held up his end of the bargain.
Bro,
Healthy AD did, bro. Healthy AD was like defensive player of the year, low key.
I don't want to hear it, bro. I don't want to hear it, bro. AD need to stay on the court, bro. He got shit that he could play through. He don't play through that stuff, bro. Dude, he even laughed at himself getting hurt on 2K. Because he know what's up. Real talk says Russ is a player where the team needs to adjust around him. He can't adjust. That's why he was balling a little in Wizards. He said, "Nah,
I
it'll be
I
done
totally agree
for it."
with that. I agree with that and think that that is what has to be done in order for Russ to be successful. But I ain't here for Russ to be successful. Russ is not better with the ball in his hands than LeBron, so I have to keep the ball in Bron's hands. I'm not putting Bron in the corner. I'm not putting Bron on a wing to stand there. I'm not sticking Bron in the dunker spot. Bron is not going to be as effective, although I'm sure he would still be effective coming off pin downs, flare screens, being a secondary option, and all of that kind of stuff on the wing. But that doesn't make any sense. Get Bron the ball. You know what I mean?
You got to get me for a Hawk. He said, "Come get your man, Stino."
Man, I'm trying. I'm trying. I need
Right?
chat help. Mama Bear, get in. Get on in.
He said, "He used to be a Lakers fan. Walk the plank." Nah, you walk the plank, homie. Right?
You walk.
Was y'all happy when Bron brought y'all that championship? Right?
I was happy when Bron got here in general. I would like to request to not be lumped in with the casuals. Please don't let me in, bro. I understand the way you feel. All right? I understand the way you feel. It's the same way that I felt when the Lakers brought Dwight and Steve Nash and that whole thing. I feel the exact same way. And Mike D'Antoni ran him into the ground. He ran a 40-year-old Steve Nash and Dwight Howard with shoulder spasms and back spasms and all of that crap and a torn labrum into the ground. He had Pau Gasol running like fast break sprints at like 32 years old, 7'2". It's just dumb. It was just stupid. And that was the most efficient. That was the most efficient Kobe season almost ever. That was at least the first half of that season was before he switched it and started going crazy because everybody was playing like shit. He was so efficient that season. Man, Kobe's a GOAT. Who else you got, man? Who else you got? Luka and them are definitely contenders. Are we clear? Are
Look,
we good with that?
look. Real talk said everybody sleeping on the Heat, and Hawk said that he was happy when they got the bubble chip. Just so y'all know, that bubble chip was probably the hardest ring that's ever been won in NBA history.
Yeah, people
Real
are
talk.
bugging out by calling it anything else. That would have been so difficult to do, bro. That was a basket. That championship was a Hoopers championship, in my opinion. In my opinion, if you know, you know. All distractions taken away. The entire world stopped. Nothing to focus on but hoop. And they took basketball away from them for like 4 months for everybody to get a chance to get healthy. No, 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 no. They were literally in like Hoop of Thrones. It was like Hoop of Thrones, bro. It was like straight hoop gladiator. You understand what I'm saying? No crowd to get in the way. No, none of it, bro. No, none of it. Get in there and hoop, bro. Hoop. Do you have the passion for just this? Not for the crowd. No Jordan Poole with the yeets in the crowd. Jordan Poole pulls numbers mid game. Let's get real. There is none of it. None of that exists in this setting, bro. It's all work in this setting. That was a real one. That's why Jimmy Butler thrived. That's why the players who thrived. Jimmy Butler went in there and refused to cut his hair, bro. For months. Hoopers championships. Facts, my bear. Facts.
Y'all remember that quote from Dame? He's like,
I ain't come here to play.
"I ain't come here to play."
I told them give me a chance and they did that. Yeah. I love Dame, bro. I love Dame. I love what Dame can do, but they're just, bro. Luca, bro. You bugging out on the Luca take. Your Luca take is crazy. Luca is different.
Man, look, here's the thing about Luca. All right, and I'm ready to say this now. This is my final take on Luka Doncic, and I think that I will be proven right. All right, I think Luka came into the league much closer to his actual ceiling than all the other players around his age.
Fair.
But I do not see him still being better than a lot of the players that came in around him in about 5 years.
Who? Who in boy? Who? Let me stop you right now. Let me stop you right now because you about to say something crazy that you don't even want to say. You don't even mean to
Ja,
say that. They're comparing him to Bron with Bron's numbers right now. Him and Bron are very comparable in terms of the way that they play, especially right now. Especially right now. And the way he plays does not expend a whole bunch of energy. It looks like he can continue to do this. As much as I love Ja's like an incredible leaper and so on and so forth, but that type of shit, you already know what that is. You know what I'm saying? He got the shelf life of like an NFL running back. You know what I mean? But in all reality, in all reality, they're comparing Luca to Bron right now. So mind you, the people that you comparing, that you saying that Luke had the chance to be better than Luca, you saying they got the chance to be better than Bron too.
bro, look, they can compare Luka to Bron. I'm not.
Is Luca better than Bron was right now in both of their careers?
What?
Is Luca better than LeBron was at the same time, wherever Luca is, whatever year this is? I don't know. What is this, year 4? Fourth year?
Fourth year, Bron was in the finals.
Man, the East was so trash,
Oh
bro.
my God.
You know I'm right, bro. Don't make me look it up, bro.
bro,
And
bro,
Mo Williams was an
I don't
all-star
want to
that
hear
year.
that. Bro. Year number 4, was it like 21-year-old LeBron was in the
07.
finals, bro?
07. I still don't think he was better than Luca, bro.
Okay, bro.
I don't
Bro,
know if he was better than Luca at that point,
bro.
bro.
Carlos Boozer, Anderson Varejao. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Carlos
bro,
Boozer was not on that team, bro.
huh?
Carlos Boozer did not go to the
You
finals.
right. Boozer was already gone.
He wasn't good.
Anderson Varejao was?
No. Ilgauskas was still straight.
Bro, that's the best
He
you got?
was. Mo Williams was hooping, bro.
Bro, okay, bro.
He wasn't. Oh my
Bro,
mama, you wasn't shitting on. Hey, listen, bro. You wasn't doing Mo Williams like this during the season, bro. You wasn't doing Mo like this during the season, bro.
I
So
was.
don't do Mo like that right now.
Bro, hold up. Mama Bear.
Boobie,
Space Jam 2
you
is
gonna
better.
Boobie Gibson? No, I'm playing.
We in the algae rhythm. You know what I'm saying? Right. Look, don't do jaw like that, Stino. You see that? Nah.
I ain't doing John like nothing. Y'all are crazy. This is Luca we're talking about, bro. I got Luca over Keith pretty much.
Real talk said, what are we talking about, bro? This man think Luca better than LeBron.
I got Luca over the league, low key, dog. I'm not gonna
Huh?
hold you. I got Luca over the field, low key. It's a few players I'm not just putting over Luca, but bro, it's like 3 of them, bro. Everybody else, bro, you can have them.
You know what
Kyrie
this is gonna end up aging like? This is gonna end up aging like your James Harden take.
I haven't had a James. No, my James Harden takes over the last few years have been spot on. My only James Harden take that you can say anything about is like maybe he'll figure it out. That was it. Maybe he'll start playing like home. That was it. If that ages poorly, fine, bro. I'm fine with that. Bro. This right here, you can stamp this, my guy. You can stamp this. I'm not getting off of this. I'll die on this hill. Barring major injury, Luka's gonna be special. Barring major injury or whatever you want to call it, like I don't see Ja being better than Luka, bro. And I'm not saying that it's gonna be incredibly far off. The size, the rebounding, the intangibles, the intelligent plays, the easy plays, the
The
easy.
crying.
You said what?
The crying.
All right, man. You about to make me do something, bro. Yo, we about to put for the next intro. I got a surprise for you.
You know what?
Next intro is going to be some very familiar footage. Austin, get it done. Let's get it, Austin.
Austin's on vacation. You know what I'm saying? Look, Clark says, Stino, whether Luka is pacing at the same rate as LeBron, his resume won't come near LeBron's.
That's fair. That's fair. The LeBron point was just to get him to understand what he was talking about in terms of LeBron's both at this point. I can't say that. I can't honestly, I can't say that. I don't know what's gonna happen with Luka. I'm not putting anything past Luka and Mark Cuban, bro. I'm not doing it. Luka is too one of one, yo.
Wait. You said put anything past Luka and Mark Cuban. But when I brought up that he got one of the best owners in pro sports, that was a bad thing.
It wasn't a bad thing, but you was using it in an unfair way. I'm talking about for the next decade. It's fair to bring in their owner if we're talking about the decade. If you ranking players in the top 5, you don't get to be like, oh well, I'm ranking him lower because his owner's good. We're talking about the projected future, so of course I gotta talk about the owner. You know what I mean? If we was talking about a team with Robert Sarver as the owner, then I probably wouldn't say nothing. A team that will remain nameless.
Yeah, LeBron was dunking out the gym. Bro had the bounce, bro.
Yeah, so what?
You mean so what?
I'm not. What is? All right, that's fine. I'm not against LeBron. This is not an anti-LeBron thing. This is just the LeBron thing is for a frame of reference. The LeBron thing is like, low.
Okay, question.
Yo.
If you had to start one, sit one. One is a contender, one is a pretender. Luka and LeBron.
With their teams as presently constituted?
As a player. You walk in, you gotta pick one. You already got your squad. You need one more.
Oh, LeBron.
Well then, what are we doing?
I don't know what you think I'm doing. I'm not saying Luka's better than Bron. That's not what I'm saying. I just think that they're so close right now. They're so similar, so close numbers wise. If you watch them both, they have such a level of control over the game. Just an incredible level of control, being dangerous from all spots, constantly being patient, constantly looking for teammates, constantly poking, constantly prodding, incredibly like the in for the moment. That matters, bro. The intangibles are just being here for the moment, never shrinking, never. When was the last time you saw Luka shrink from a moment? Since his rookie season, bro. Realize where I'm placing Luka right now, and this is like year 4, bro. It's
Nick Young, bro. That's who you keep bringing. You keep bringing up Nick Young's takes, bro.
Me?
Yes, bro.
You want to see? Finish. Hey, hold on, wait. Finish naming the players. You said there's a good amount of players, a couple players that came in around the same time as Luka that he's not going to be better than. Finish naming them. You said Ja. Who else?
Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards is going to be better than Luka?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Okay, continue.
Jokic.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Right.
Clip it, Austin. Clip it, Austin. I'm dead serious. I'm
What?
dead
That
serious,
Jokic is gonna be
Austin.
better than Luka?
What?
That Jokic is gonna be better than, or that
Oh
he
no,
is
I want
better
him to
than
clip
Luka?
this whole. I want him to clip this whole thing. But keep going. Jokic is the first good take you've had.
What?
Jokic in this argument, Jokic is the first good take. All right,
Is
come
he
on.
gonna be better than Zion?
Wow. He'll be better at him at an incredible amount of things. Zion is gonna end up being so damn efficient when it's all said
Impact,
and done.
bro.
Huh?
Impact, bro.
Luka.
You
Luka. You
look,
can't underestimate the impact of somebody who has the ball in their hands the whole game, bro. If each of them play a perfect game, Luka has
but
impacted the
but
game in a much.
Zion can have a much bigger impact on the defensive end, bro.
He can.
Absolutely.
He can.
And he has much more capability of like those demoralizing plays. Absolutely.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Because Luka's talking to your fans. Luka's talking to you. He's talking to you in another language. He's talking to the foreign players on your team. He's doing it and scoring on you easy, slow. It'll be like the ultimate contrast of styles, right? That'll be Zion being all power and full force, and Luka being all skill and all technical ability. Here's a question: which one of those things normally wins out?
Moving on.
Okay. Okay.
No, Hawk asked a great question, and I thought it was time to segue.
What up?
Right, Hawk says, "Who do y'all think is the underdog of the season?" So I wanted to move on to sleeper teams.
Mm,
All right,
this is interesting. You want to take this one, or you want me to hop in this? It's so interesting because there's some teams that I don't necessarily look at as sleeper teams, but a lot of people do, for on both sides of the spectrum for both reasons. But I'll give you one. I'll give you one right now. This is a team that people think is a sleeper team. I'm not going for it. The Timberwolves, bro. Do you think that the Timberwolves are about to do anything this year?
they were going to be one of my sleeper teams. So if I had to pick, I would say that I am looking for them to take a big step forward. I do think that Anthony Edwards is going to have a big season.
There's something about Minnesota. It's something about them, bro. I just can't. I can't give it to them, bro. Minnesota is like cursed. They're cursed, bro. And I don't know. Rudy Gobert's a bum to me, bro. For that much money, bro, Rudy Gobert's a bum, bro. I'm with Shaq, bro. Put me with Shaq, bro. I ain't going back and forth with nobody about no Rudy Gobert conversation, man.
Yeah.
That man not being able to put the ball in the basket is a huge deal, bro. And then it became a thing of him just being a straight defensive liability. Once Jokic pulled him up, man, Jokic pulled that dude out to the paint. I think he missed like 9 shots that series, bro. Jokic will go a whole series and miss like 10 shots, averaging like 28. Don't want no action with him.
Oh, but
Rudy's
my
gonna
he's better than Luka take was so crazy though, right?
no, that one no. I said that's the only good one. That's the only good one. I gave you that. That's fair. I don't think it'll end up being that way in the end in terms of impact because he doesn't have the fucking ball in his hands in the same amount. You know what I mean? So there's just going to be a lot of opportunity that Luka's going to have, and being more fleet of foot. Like, he's playing a post point role anyway. So their roles are incredibly similar based on what their jobs are supposed to be and what they're supposed to get done. Score a decent amount, but really facilitate and use their mismatch on offense, use their mismatches in order to like facilitate for their teams or whatnot. But Luka is better at that. Jokic is just incredible at getting buckets, but he's a big, so they already is supposed to shoot 60 some odd percent anyway. You know what I mean? The percentages are always going to be skewed for a big regardless. So it's a hard comparison. It's not apples to apples. I was willing to give it to you, or at least the benefit of the doubt, simply because of how high of a percentage that Jokic shoots. It's just nuts how high his percentage is. You know what I mean? But he's a liability on defense too.
Yeah, that is my point, right? But I feel like the him being paired with Carl Anthony Towns is going to be huge, though.
You mean it's going to take a lot of pressure off Carl Anthony Towns to start playing? Cat played like a straight bum last year, bro. I'm gonna keep it real, bro. The chat, just so y'all know, I'm keeping it a beam with everybody all year. Cat was a bum. Cat was invisible. Cat was actually absolutely invisible. That was one of the most embarrassing situations I've ever seen, because he's fresh off of calling himself the greatest shooting big man of all time. He's literally fresh off calling himself better than Dirk. Was that karma? Who did they lose to? They did not lose to the Mavericks. Did they lose to the Mavericks? I don't remember who they did. They bro, or was it Ja?
No, it might have been the Grizzlies,
Oh my god! I hope it was the Grizzlies who put them out, bro.
right?
Oh my god! I hope the Grizzlies put them out. Because
Hawk
if it
said
wasn't the Grizzlies,
the Lakers are asleep.
you can. I'm with that.
He said,
I'm with
"Fuck
that.
sleeper. We look dead right now."
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for keeping it a whole one. Thank you. I knew it. You know what? That's the perfect person to do it too. That's the perfect person to do it. Only person gonna check you is a Rogers Park alum. It's gonna have to be.
I'm actually looking that up right now. Who did they lose to?
Me too. Me too. Please be the Grizzlies, bro. Please don't give me the ammunition to do this. I don't deserve this. I do not deserve the ammunition to do this. Chat, somebody please tell me who did this.
He said, too, Cleveland is a sleeper with the addition of D. Mitch.
I'm with that too. I'm with that too. Second round, third round. I mean, maybe a conference final. It's the defensive issues on the perimeter that I'd be worried about, and their height. When they really get down to it, they're gonna have to guard Jason Tatum and
Yeah,
and Jaylen Brown, and that's
they
gonna
lost
get
to
tricky.
Memphis.
Okay, all right. Woo. Hey, Cat cannot can never lose a game, a playoff series to the Mavs. Again, Austin, clip it, bro. Somebody clip it. If he loses to the Mavs, I'm going nuclear, bro. If he loses to the Mavs after claiming that he's better than Dirk, I'm going nuclear, bro. It's up.
DC said put the Kings as a sleeper too.
Man, bro, no. I am not doing that. That is not going to happen. The Kings are another franchise that's cursed. It doesn't matter who buys the Kings. It doesn't matter who. And this You may get mad at me, you may hate me, bro, but I hate you for being a Kings fan just in general, because that's unwise. You know what I mean? That's like being a fan of cliffs or something. I don't know, like out bridges or something like that, bro. The Kings have a serious issue just with choosing and acquiring personnel. I literally watched the Kings draft like 3 point guards in one draft. They did it right after watching the Timberwolves do it. The Timberwolves drafted Johnny Flynn, Ricky Rubio, and some other bum and tried to play them all at the same time. The Sacramento Kings drafted Tyreek Evans, a 6'7", 6'8" point guard, and he averaged 20 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists. I think it was only at the time it was only LeBron, Oscar Robertson, Magic Johnson, and maybe, funny enough, I don't know if he did it before or after, but Brandon Jennings ended up doing that as well, which is weird company to be in with all of those people. But in the very next season, after Tyreek Evans doing that as a big guard, which is his actual position, they moved him to small forward. Good 6-7 years of that, Tyreek out the league for the rest of his life.
Tanking, bro.
They better.
Look, real talk said Clippers.
The funny thing about the Clippers is they actually have no business being a sleeper team. The Clippers are supposed to be an absolute contender based on what their roster is, and he may have them as a contender. You may have them as a contender. I have no faith in the Clippers, bro. I've seen if the Clippers with this roster or any roster, if Luka shows up, do you realize what I'm saying? Yo, Sky, are you hearing what I'm saying right now? And you know this to be true. If he shows up in that building, they might as well just accept. Here comes 40. Period. Here it comes. There's nobody on the whole team that can guard him.
Hawk said being a Kings fan is like a person being an Under Armour sneakerhead.
He said he got a closet full of Hoka sneakers. Oh me, I got a warehouse full of shape ups.
Oh my God. Yeah.
The Clippers have every opportunity
no
to do.
business being a sleeper team or anything like that. They should absolutely be a contender, and they're not.
Because if Luka walk in that building, good Lord.
No, they're not a contender because of Paul George. Let me get that out the way.
That's fair. Yeah, that's totally fair. Yo, playoff P was an amazing time, bro. What a time to be alive. Being alive for playoff P was like
all
incredible.
5 minutes of it.
Yeah, it was nuts. That man literally making proclamations as an NBA player is so difficult, dude. The best proclamation ever. What's the best proclamation ever by an NBA player? It's not a 2 for me, bro. It's not a 2. One of them was silent. One of them didn't even say nothing.
Which one was that?
That was LeBron with the sunglasses and the headphones.
Oh my God.
The first edition Beats by Dre's with the sunglasses right after Clay said that. Oh, that was so insane. That was so insane. That's insane. That is insane. I will say that. That is absolutely insane.
Man said that she could see Miami. Real talk
Bingo.
agrees.
Bingo.
Pandemic P.
Woo, pandemic P. Wow, COVID P. That was a crazy time, man. During that time, now forever, the introduction of that virus into our lives is like synonymous with Paul George being absolutely terrible in any pressurized situation having anything to do with basketball. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. The dude's terrible. I agree with the Miami take. Sooner or later, we're gonna have to just realize it. Sooner or later, we're gonna have to just say it and say that Jimmy Butler is like ultra cold and is a number one option on an actual contender. He is.
Hawk says true point guard is like the number 3 guy on your team, not number 2.
And in relevance to who?
I mean, and guessing being a successful team. Like your third scoring option, I guess is what he's trying to say.
Oh, right. Are we talking about this in reference to Luka?
No, I think it was the Paul George talk.
Well, Paul George is terrible, so I don't know.
Right.
Yeah, Paul George in pressurized situations is terrible.
He said, "Thank you. Finally, someone speaking the truth."
Yeah, bro. I mean, what are you gonna do, bro? I can't watch it. How much of it am I supposed to watch? You know what I mean? How often am I supposed to watch it? And you know me, I'm giving chances. I'm giving chances because I've seen it and we've been there, bro. We've been there and you've dealt with these situations, like having to learn how to deal with something new and like work this whole thing out. But it's different. It's different. I really like Miami, bro. I really think Miami has like a really solid shot. They really got to stay healthy. Bam has got to play to his full potential. Jimmy has got to take the regular season relatively seriously, or at least take the first round seriously. You know what I'm saying? And they got to stay. They got to stay healthy. They got to stay healthy.
Shout out to Jimmy Butler getting them extensions in his head. You know what I'm saying? And acting like we didn't notice.
He keeps saying they're not extensions, but Jimmy's a goofball, so ain't no telling what's going on in Jimmy's head. But yo, that's crazy. He said he don't know what he gonna do with him. He said he don't know if he gonna keep him or not. Like, it's weird. Let's be real, it's weird.
Yeah, I agree. But look, back on the sleeper teams.
Yep.
Right. I got my sleeper team is LeBron.
Got it.
All right. Nah.
And he's a contender as well, right?
And yeah.
He's a contender and a sleeper team. Okay. Got it. Chat, write this down, chat. Somebody with the power to clip it.
Right. Hold on, let's see. Yeah, no, but speaking to that point about the Heat, never try to count out Pat Riley, yo.
Yeah.
Never count that man out.
Pat. I'm not counting out Jimmy, and everybody else just needs to come along and pull their weight. That's the only issue, honestly, is making sure that everybody else pulls their weight. They should all be prepared for the moment at this point, having seen it a few times. Pat is generally going to keep everybody together. The team is going to play together for some time. Pat is totally fine with taking his time and getting his 1-2 championships every decade and getting on up out of there. Pat is fine with that. And that's a very practical approach. You know what I mean? The Lakers end up trying to get 5, you know what I mean? And then end up with 2. And then they're spending all this money. Pat is just slowly and methodically walking these 2 championships down. You know what I'm saying? Pat just aerospacing these 2 championships, just slowly and surely walking them joints down. So that's more than likely what it looks like to me. If they didn't run into the Lakers, they would have beat whoever else they played in the bubble. For sure. Put your other sleeper teams, LeBron and LeBron. Does Toronto count as a sleeper team to you? Scotty Barnes a sleeper team? How you feel about Scotty, Pascal?
I was on mute. That was the problem. I'm like, why is my dude not hearing me?
Hey, I felt like you was working something out, so I was just gonna keep it rolling. I was like, hey, yeah.
Hey, I think he left one of my sleeper picks out though.
Who you got is it LeBron again?
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. Okay. You see that? You see that? All right, you wrote that down.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, but we actually had the same sleeper team, coincidentally, with the Timberwolves.
Yeah. How do you see it? Do you see them as a true sleeper team, like meaning from the standpoint they can they really have an opportunity to do something. Oh, well, I mean, you would. You think Anthony Edwards is better than Luka. So, yeah, of course you do.
Yeah.
Of course you think they're an actual sleeper team.
I can see them sneakily making the Western Conference Finals. Sneakily.
Oh, my God.
If all the cards fall right, you know.
Hey, listen, I hope to God that they play the Mavericks. If they play the Mavericks, even if the Mavs aren't healthy, bro, they could play an unhealthy Mavs team, and Luka will solo them dudes, bro. Luka will solo them dudes. He will solo them bums, bro. Everybody on that team except for I'm sorry, in that starting lineup, other than Anthony Edwards, those are that's a group of some tiny ass niggas. That is who they are. They are some tiny as all hell. Ain't none of them niggas on that team dependable. I wouldn't let none of them niggas pick me up from work, bro. None of them. You be standing outside all day waiting on them niggas, bro. Knock it off, bro. I'm not. You crazy. I guess what? You asked Luka to pick you up from work, bro. If he don't pick you up from work on time, he's sending Boban, fool. Straight up. You know
Bro,
Luka's sending
Boban out of there.
So what? Boban's still coming through for Luka.
He out of there, bro.
Boban take plane. Boban.
Man, shit, LOL. Toronto would be a deep sleeper team. Maple Leaf Sports Entertainment don't care about championships.
Yo, the Toronto player, the team, I'm convinced that the players in Toronto, because they're all the way in Toronto, even though Toronto is like a super dope place, I'm sure I really want to go. It looks beautiful. Like Toronto looks like a super super fire place to visit, and I've heard nothing but good things about visiting Toronto. But like, it looks like when you join the team, like especially like a player like DeRozan, when DeRozan first joined the team and he was like their only star, like they ain't have nobody, and it was like low key like in the Gilbert Arenas kind of phase of things of like kind of getting out of the Jordan era for the Wizards in that mediocre time and like getting out of the Vince Carter era, like we got to kind of get that taste out of our fans' mouth to a certain extent, and he was able to satisfy that thing. You know what I mean? He was able to satisfy that like fiduciary need for the owners, like to be able to turn that franchise around from the standpoint of winning, and then also the taste in the fans' mouth, right? Of the whole Vince Carter thing. They might have been burning jerseys at that time, which was stupid as hell, but they might have been like burning Vince jerseys at that time. But like the kickback, bro. You think DeMar got a private plane? Like for free? Just like out of the whoop? How much property do you think like they gifted Lamar in Toronto? Or DeMar in Toronto?
Right, crazy.
What's the extras that's that's on the outside of DeMar's contract in Toronto? Nuts.
Has to be.
It has to be, bro. You know they gave Drake a plane, bro.
They gave what?
They gave Drake a plane.
Oh yeah.
Like here. Thank you for being an ambassador. That's lit.
Oh yeah. So moving on from the sleeper teams.
I do have Toronto in there as a sleeper team, though, Mama Bear. Facts. Real quick, let me run through it real quick. Scotty Barnes is fire. Gary Trent was a huge addition as a bench player, offensive scorer. I really, really like Gary Trent. I think he's super lit. Fred VanVleet is an absolute bucket. Let's not forget, he and I both know Steph in the middle of a half court. I've never seen this before in my life, other than at a LA Fitness. In the middle of a half court set with about 18 seconds left on the shot clock. Steph in the fourth quarter with about 3-4 minutes left in the game actually in the balance. Steph was guarding VanVleet at about the half court line, just like 2 steps inside the half court line. When I tell you Steph made eye contact with whoever it was, Clay or Dre or one of them in the corner, and they made a dead sprint at each other to get Clay off of Fred VanVleet. I mean, to get Steph off of Fred and get Steph in the corner because Fred will fry. I mean, absolutely fry somebody like Steph. And I love Steph. I think Steph's great, but let's keep it real. Boy can't guard outside of a wet paper bag. He can't guard his way out of a wet paper bag. Ain't no question. So Fred is different. Scotty Barnes is really gonna be dope. Pascal is working has been doing a lot on this game. Even Chris Boucher is super nice. And I believe they got another young player, Precious, right? They got Precious too. Yeah, they
Yep.
one of the longest teams in the league. Pause. Defensively, they're gonna be crazy. On a break, they're gonna be crazy. It's just a half court offense and a shooting thing, but they look super dope. Moving on.
Mama Bear says she appreciates you, you know,
No doubt.
right? Yeah, and I want to move on to the way too early picks. I want to do MVP, Most Improved Player, Coach of the Year, right? Who we going with? Start of the season.
MVP is not LeBron James.
Oh my God.
It's not, bro. Or can we just get that out of the way before I even tell you who it is? You know he's not getting it, bro. If they weren't gonna give it to him in 2020 when he led the league in assists, he's not getting it, bro.
Man
You
said
know
he could explain the jersey thing.
Yo, Bron is not getting it, bro. There's no way. They're just tired of seeing him win. So maybe the changing of the jersey and so on and so forth is gonna be like the fresh look of LeBron. You wouldn't give it to me anymore as 23, but can I have one as 6? You know what I mean? And
I'm about to win the all-time NBA scoring title too.
that would be a great. This would be a great year to give it to him. I don't think the storyline is there, so I don't think he's gonna get it. I'm going Joel. I'm going Joel.
If Joel didn't get it last year, I don't think he's getting it this year.
Yeah, the league loves Ja, bro. If they have a crazy year, like if they stay healthy and win, Hawk, I ain't mad at you. If they stay healthy and win, Ja might actually get it, man. Embiid should have won it last year. I love Joker, but that I don't know about that one. I can't even say that. Statistically, bro, they're so good. Jokic is so good statistically. Percentage wise,
I think they were kind of looking for a reason to not give it to Joel last time.
Yeah, it really felt that way. It really felt that way. God, early MVP. You know what? I'm gonna stand on it, and I'm gonna die on this hill. Everybody say it with me. Come on, chat. 1, 2, 3. Luka. Luka is my early MVP. Straight up.
I knew you were gonna do that.
Yeah, it has to be, bro. If we dying, we all dying. You know what I'm saying? We all dying. So let me die on my hill.
My pick for MVP this year.
Don't do it, man.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Word. How upset do you think he is about winning that championship? And then probably feeling like, okay, we got a window. We gonna get another one and all that. We're gonna be back in the finals. And then for that not to happen 2 years in a row, he's probably super pissed.
Yeah. I definitely got Giannis as Cedric. Get on out of here, man.
Yeah.
Long as it's not LeBron. Right? He said Luka he sleep on that Luka pick, bro.
Who?
Huh.
Yo, man.
Right?
I don't know what everybody else is seeing. I don't know. But I know we love dunks, bro. I know we love dunks. I know we love I know we love crazy crossovers. I love watching Ja. He's the most exciting player in basketball to watch. He's the most exciting player in basketball to watch. Straight up. Especially for casual players. You know what I mean?
Cedric said he got Jason Tatum as MVP.
Man,
Jason Tatum still trying to get in that superstar club, yo.
Yeah, man, it is not happening. In my opinion, I can't see it. I can't see it.
Not happening.
It's not that it's not even that he don't have the skills to do it. That ain't him. That don't feel like to me. I don't see Jason. I just don't see him being remaining that aggressive throughout the entire season. The entirety of the season being that aggressive, he don't strike me as that dude. Luka strikes me as that dude that's gonna get in your ass all season long. Pause. Ja also strikes me as that dude that's just gonna bust you up all season long. You know what I'm saying? No matter who they play, just bust you up all season long. I honestly feel like it's gonna be a young player with just like no regard, bro. Ja, Luka, Zion. And, oh my God, what if it is Zion? What if Zion wins MVP without having any plays called for him? Watch your mute. What if Zion wins?
I
MVP?
was on mute. Yeah. Look, I was agreeing with Cedric here though. Jason Tatum ain't that guy. But if Zion wins MVP, I got him for most improved. That's what I was gonna talk to you about next. Is I actually have Zion for most improved.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too. I was gonna ask you, what the hell do you base most improved with for Zion on? Like, if he makes it through the whole season, is he most improved because he didn't get hurt?
No, I think that
He's already averaging like 24 points and like 8 rebounds, like 2.5 blocks or something stupid like that on like 67%, 68% free throw shooting. He was shooting my career numbers, bro. So like what? How many more points is he gonna average? What are Zion's numbers have to be like for him to win MVP? That's the question I got for you. His numbers have to look 27?
27, 8, and 8.
That
No.
last 8
No,
ain't
no, no,
happening.
no, 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 no. 27, 12, and 5. There we go.
My God. Hey, if he does that and they win 60 games, 50, yeah, they gotta win 60. I think they do it though. I think they win 60 games. I actually slipped up and should have picked them as my sleeper. They are my ultimate sleeper.
The Pelicans?
Yeah, bro. Cause Herb Jones, like him defensively and as a runner, they're crazy. They're loaded, homie. They're loaded. I ain't gonna hold you. They loaded. They are straight loaded. They put out a starting lineup. They literally who's their big? Who's their center? They might not even play that boy. Is it Valanciunas? It's Valley, right?
Yeah.
Bro, they literally put out a starting lineup. CJ is the shortest player, and Zion is the next smallest player. Everybody else out there is an actual giant. Herb Jones is like 6'9", 6'10". We already know Brandon Ingram is 6'10". Valanciunas is like 7'1". Zion is like 6'7", 6'8", fucking 280. And then they got a 6'4" point guard in CJ, a 6'4" bucket getter in CJ. That is insane. That starting lineup is literally nuts. And two to three of the players on the team, you don't have on the start in the starting lineup, you don't have to call plays for. You only make calling any plays for CJ and Brandon pretty much. Herb is out there doing whatever, clamping people up, sitting in the corner waiting on open threes, which he has the ability to knock down, slash into the basket, banging on people, which he can do. Same thing for Zion. And Valanciunas doing dirty work, doing whatever. It looks disgusting on offense. Who's the Pelicans coach, bro? Who's the Pelicans coach?
Is it still Money Williams?
No, isn't Money somewhere else? Money's in Phoenix.
Oh yeah. I'm bugging.
No, you good. Money's in Phoenix. After they got rid of Doc and Doc went to Philly, or went to the Bowman and went back to Philly, who did they get? It's not who the hell was it? Oh, I can't remember. I can't remember who Philly's coach. But that's who my coach of the year is.
Your coach of the year? Oh, for the Pelicans?
Yeah. Just regardless of the coach, like Sice the coach, like they're gonna go crazy. I just got them going nuts.
I bet. Matt says the way some of the guys play, staying off the injured list would qualify as most improved in her book.
That's what I was saying. Like Kawhi might win most improved if he plays the whole season. If Kawhi plays 80 games, I give it to him. 80? He'd be the first player in the league ever to win it twice.
Hawk says most improved player, Scotty Barnes or Jordan Poole. I got news for you. Jordan Poole just got paid. I don't think it's gonna be him, bro.
I would have to give it a much higher chance of being Scotty Barnes. That's a great take. That is a great take. Even the Jordan Poole one is a great take because it gets to it opens the door to the conversation about how much of a thought Jordan Poole is. I'm not mad at it either. Jordan Poole is definitely in his thought bag right now. Like 100%, Jordan Poole is in his thought bag. Straight up.
Facts.
I ain't mad at him. Watch it. Watch Jordan Poole pull numbers during the game, bro. Watch it. Watch it. Y'all think I'm lying about that and I'm just being silly? I'm literally not. Kids built different.
Cedric says, who do you think wins the titles, brothers? Like super early, the predictions. We're gonna go into that in 1 second. We just gotta finish.
That's gonna get.
Right. They say, yeah, that's the Blazers. We both know Kawhi won't play that many games. Damn.
Not happening.
All right, so you gave your most improved and coach of the year, right?
Yep.
My most improved was Zion.
Yeah.
Coach of the year for me is Darvin Ham.
Does Darvin find a way to get the best out of Russ?
Yes.
He does.
Or you want to know who else he is?
Patrick
LeBron.
Yo, man. LeBron needs shooters, bro. LeBron needs a shooter. I don't even want to play them two dudes together, bro. I don't even want to play them on a court together.
Now that we got those picks out the way,
lay it.
Cedric trying to talk about it. Championship picks, yo. Who do you got in the finals, Stino? And who comes out on top?
Wow, dude. Is this my heart talking or is this my money talking? It's my wallet?
Whatever you want to talk can speak for you.
If it's my wallet, I ain't gonna hold you. If it's my wallet coming out the West, wow, this is gonna sound crazy to say out loud. I don't even know if I can say this out loud right now. I have the Warriors coming out of the West. That's not the crazy take. This is just early. I have the Sixers coming out of the East. What am I about to say, bro? Who do I have winning the finals?
Oh my goodness. Go ahead and say it, bro.
I don't know if I can.
Nah. Hey, you already knocked on the door. They
Definitely.
opened it. Just walk through it.
I think I need to contextualize. I
Oh,
without context, this is too disgusting, bro. This
what you
is
mean?
too.
Bro, you the one that setting up the context. What you mean? Like,
I know. All right, fine. Well, let me give you context then. I have a second. Um, if those two teams come out, I think the Warriors have such a difficult time with Joel. Nah, the Warriors gonna beat him, bro. The Warriors gonna beat him, bro. James is gonna fold. Tyrese is gonna be too young. Tobias Harris is an actual bum. Tobias Harris plays like he's still in prep school, dude. Seriously. Tobias Harris plays like they run to Princeton or something. It's so gross. Watching him play is so dry. He plays such soulless basketball. I know this wasn't about me going in on the 76ers, but it is now. You know what I mean? James Harden had to show me something crazy. I think James Harden plays well enough. Like, I think James Harden plays at a 21, 22 points, 10 assists, 9 rebounds kind of situation. That's where I see James at this year. I see him recapturing more of what he had in the OKC times and closer towards the beginning slash middle of his Rockets years. Not from a full on production standpoint, from more so from a style of play kind of situation. Plus, in order for Tyrese Maxey to hoop, he has to get off of the ball. I'm very interested to see what that looks like. I can't see him running off picks like Steph, but God damn it, bro. Oh, I need to think about this again. I definitely got
see
Stephanie
that,
coming.
y'all? You see that,
Huh?
y'all? Y'all saw that happen live on stream, right?
Yeah, that just happened.
Can't
That totally just happened, bro. I
even
want
stand on it.
I want to look through Steph. I want to look past Steph. I want to say that Joel is going to win this chip. I want to say that. I do feel like they can make it out of the West. I feel like or out of the East. I feel like Brooklyn is not on shit. We both know that. We both feel like Brooklyn is not on shit. They have so KD and them have so much to prove, but this is the thing. I don't think they feel like they have much to prove. I think they feel totally fine. I don't think they feel like they need to be incredibly vindicated in the way that I do. You know what I mean? I just don't think they feel that way. So I don't know the level of sense of urgency that they come out with. I don't know if Ben Simmons comes in the season feeling happy go lucky and it works out. I think they're getting cracked. I think Boston is about to eventually end up breaking it up, getting rid of Jalen Brown and moving on because it's really not about the turnover. They're either gonna do that or they're gonna start making some funny moves with the roster, and it's gonna get weird. Get rid of Marcus Smart, move on Al Horford, start pulling little shit like that, tear the team chemistry off, and then it's gonna be a wrap. Either they're gonna do it early or they're gonna wait too late. And you know I don't think Miami can handle them. It's just gonna get. Yeah, man. I actually see the Sixers coming out of the East if everybody stays healthy. I still see the Warriors coming out of the West if LeBron and them are not able to figure it out. Honestly, it's weird. I kind of feel like a healthy, full-on healthy Lakers team can beat the Warriors in a 7-game series. I just don't see the Lakers staying healthy all year. It's hard for me to envision that. As much as I want that to happen, it's hard for me to like actually envision that. Yeah, man. Steph adds to the legacy this year, bro.
Man, I have different picks, obviously, right? I got
Yep.
Philly coming out of the East, okay,
Mm-hmm.
with LeBron coming
I
out the
wonder.
West.
Yeah, right.
Real talk.
He's averaging like 119 points a game at this point, right?
Nah, he's
He's
averaging
le-
what, like a smooth 28.
okay. 28. He gonna lead the league in assists again? No, probably not. He could.
He could have last year. Could you imagine if he'd asked, he could have. Oh no, that was scoring that he just let him off the gas at the last second because all the fans got mad. Talking about he was chasing stats. I'd have just did it.
Me too. Yeah, I'm chasing stats. I still got to go get him.
Still got to go get him.
The bucket, bro. That's such a stupid non-basketball player take to have. And shouts out to all the non-basketball players out there, bro. But that's Bush League and bum quality. Man, give me my buckets. Give me my buckets. They ain't letting me get the layups. They still got to guard. Guard up. Guard up, bro. If you want a test that you feel like you can't pass, you just stop answering questions.
Yeah, so and y'all already know I got the Lakers winning the chip this year. Click the stream, yo. Click it. Because we're gonna be talking about it.
I'm not saying that I would not love for that to happen. We all know that I would love for that to happen.
I'm saying it is.
Unlike my man, I am not a reformed Laker fan. You know what I'm saying? I'm not reformed. I've never left. But I am reasonable. However, I am reasonable. And if we're keeping it real, it looks really bad. Russ, in my opinion, Russ has got to get moved. Got to.
I agree.
I don't even care if it's for Miles Turner.
He said that ain't happening. The Lakers are finished, fam. You want them to be finished. You a Celtics fan, bro. The Lakers got a better chance of making the finals than the Celtics do again, and that's facts.
I actually agree with that in a weird way.
That's facts right there. You know what I'm saying?
I actually agree with that.
He said, "Yeah, Sky's tripping when it comes to LeBron and the Lakers. It's all good."
Bro ain't playing about Bron, bro. He ain't playing like Bron. He ain't playing about Bron. Just like Souls ain't playing about Tatum, he ain't playing about Bron. I ain't gonna lie to you. That if the Lakers make the finals, if they're able to make the finals, I think they'll win it. I do. I think they'll beat anybody if they're able to make it. If they're able to make it, then that means some things have happened. That means either Russ has figured out how to do this thing at a decently efficient clip, whether they've moved him to the bench and made him the leader of the bench mob, and he's Russ from OKC or Russ from Washington for like 15, 17, 18 minutes a game. You know what I'm saying? Giving LeBron a really good blow, pause, a huge breather, so on and so forth. And just running it that, or the trade has happened and we now have Duncan Robinson, and like we really got some shooting to surround Bron with, somebody to put in that corner that's going to be lethal there, that cannot be left, so that AD has more room to work. Like the amount of crowding, putting Russell Westbrook in the corner is so stupid as a basketball team, right? You can't put a player in the dunker spot on Russ's side of the ball. On Russ's side of the floor. It's not even possible. That guy is getting double teamed by default. He's getting double teamed and they're not even trying to, because the dude is sagging so hard off of Russ. So something has to happen in order to make that not the case. You know what I mean? Something has to happen. Russ is not going into the dunker spot. If that's crowding up AD space anyway, so something has to happen. He's got to go to the bench. So, in my opinion, but if they make it to the finals, that means something's going right. And if they do that, I think they can win it. I'm not putting you. Give me 7 games to pick one guy out of everybody in the league right now, not named Luka. I'll pick LeBron.
See? Don't sound so crazy after all, do I, Cedric? But I said, thank you for the stream. Honestly, it's awesome. Yo, thank y'all for coming through. You know what I'm saying? Stino, we didn't got through all these topics. We didn't gave our picks. You got anything else that you want to talk about before we get on up out of here, sir?
Yeah. Karl-Anthony Towns is not better than Dirk. Let's get real. The karma that Karl-Anthony Towns will more than likely have to pay with for saying that he was better than Dirk is probably going to be ridiculous and incredibly costly. So much good basketball to watch. I'm gonna get off Karl Anthony Towns' head because I know he'd be watching. So many things to watch for this season. So many storylines. The league is in great hands. I know people say that a lot, but the league is in super dope hands. The tank is on for Victor Wembanyama. It is about to get ridiculous. He looks crazy. In the Summer League, I'm just going to put this in the air right now. Summer League, we got to get down there and see that. I need to see that dude walk down the court in person. You know what I mean? This is nuts. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm excited, bro. You know these videos is coming. These streams is coming. We this been a long time in the making, man, but it's time to get it popping. You know what I mean? It's definitely time to get it popping. I'm excited as hell. Watch your mute. Check your mute.
See, there I go, talking on mute again. Yes. Cedric says, would it be every week, guys? Yes, we will be over here once per week. And there's also a secondary channel that's going to be started where you're going to be able to get all the good Stino and Skiiwalker stuff at. So be on the lookout for that too.
Stino and Skiiwalker on YouTube coming soon. That's gonna be we're gonna be uploading like crazy to that channel multiple times a week for sure. Yeah, man, let's get the season started. Let's get it popping. Tell your friends about me. You're yeah, man.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm not on mute this time. I am looking forward to this season as well. You know, getting to watch good old King James, you know what I'm saying? It is always something good for me. I'm gonna make sure that I pull up to the crypto.com arena a few times this year because the big homie ain't gonna be playing too much longer, so we gotta enjoy that while we still can.
You gonna fly down? You gonna fly down to LA from Akron?
Man, you know I got real estate in Akron.
Word.
Yes, no, this is gonna be a great season, and I'm looking forward to all the dope content that me and Stino gonna be bringing to y'all. And I just can't wait to talk about this upcoming NBA season. You know, so I want to thank y'all for coming out, and for being in the chat and engaging with us. Right, Cedric said that he gonna be here, right? Yeah, big up and bless up.
Boop.
Right, bless up.
Bless up, man. Yeah, man. It's a good thing to see you. It's a good thing for everybody to be here. Pull up to me at one time per week. It's our real thing we are going to do. You understand me?
What going?
Yo, peace, y'all. Peace.
Yo, we're going to get at y'all next time, right? This is Stino and Skiiwalker. Peace.
Blessings, y'all. Good looking.